We were there for the start of this mega makeover. So, how has it turned out? Julia George can do the reveal for us. Morning, Julia.
Good morning to you. Well, they had their work cut out for them. This building was created in 1906. Edward VII was still on the throne. Londoners were so malnourished that the newly elected Liberal government decided it was time to introduce school meals for the first time. Century on, and teaching methods are so different that this building was feeling and looking quite tired. So the head and the governors leapt at the chance of a free makeover, and they chose 3 key projects.
An overgrown nature area that's become too dangerous to use, a big, bland art room with untapped potential, and the old headmistress's office up in the eaves.
We don't really use the attics, and I think that maybe we should convert it into a room like maybe where we could do drama or music.
You can make it better by just like putting it more colour in it because it's like really dull.
It's got costumes up there for shows. We could change, it would be brilliant to change it into an acting room.
For the last 6 days, a team of designers, builders and chippies have worked tirelessly to give the children of Southfield Primary some exciting new facilities. And it hasn't cost the school a penny. 50 workers have been on site every day. They've completed 1,000 man-hours, and miraculously, the school has stayed open throughout. Mind you, when we last visited, it was hard to believe the ambitious plans for an outdoor classroom would be realised. They were still trying to rescue the newts. But it was better news up in the art room. The entire mezzanine structure was fabricated off-site, so that was a quick and reasonably painless assembly job. It wasn't going according to plan, though, in the new drama studio. When they took the boards off the windows, they found no glass and some pretty rotten sills. No one wants to let the children down, and everyone's taken real pride in this unique project. So they worked into the night to make sure everything was finished on time.
Well, this is, I think, the pièce de résistance of all the work they've done here this week. This is the art room, and they've put in a whole new mezzanine level. It's all been painted up. The carpet fitters are just finishing off their job. But it's created such a fantastic space, and there's lots of interesting technology in place here, and we'll find out about that in a minute. Just to remind you of what it looked like before, it was just a box. Great high ceilings, some storage along one side, but not very inspirational, was it, for an art room? I'm going to find out now what the children think about what's happened here. This is Charlie. Hello. What do you think of your new art room?
It's good. I like that bit.
Which bit?
That bit.
The mezzanine.
Because you can look out at the window.
You're disappearing. Come back round this way. That's better.
You can look out the window and there's like loads of computers everywhere.
Very exciting. Anthea, the computers here are sustainable. Now, at the beginning of the week, I was very cheeky and I asked you what that meant. What does it mean?
It means looking after the world and the environment and trying to recycle more.
Excellent. Clever girl. I'm just going to ask Lily, what do you like best about this room?
I like the new level and the way it's made lots of good use of really high ceilings.
Very clever. That's exactly what they planned. Let's talk to Peter Cobran for a second, because this is his brainchild. You pleased with what you've achieved?
Absolutely delighted. It's amazing.
Talk us through it.
It was a dead, large space. There are hundreds of schools with rooms like this, and we just felt that we could come into this space and change it into a new learning area. So we've got a big space downstairs. Upstairs, we've got loads of room for kids to work on computers, to sit in small groups. So kids can learn and work in different ways. It's not just rows of kids sitting, listening to the teacher talking to them.
And I know that you're standing in front of an interactive whiteboard, which, as I said, lots of teachers would love one of those. Ty, let's bring Ty Goddard in from the British Council for Schools Environments. You put this whole makeover together, and loads of people have said to us, how come this school got all of this for free?
Well, our members gave of their time, gave of their resources and said, look, let's do it. Let's see what we can do in a week, from Monday to Friday. Let's see if we can transform this school.
It's very inspiring and I think very uplifting, not least for the children, to see that people care about them so much that they'll do that for free.
Billions of pounds are going into our schools, and what it means is that spaces like this really matter. We care about our homes, we need to work in great offices, but actually let's have great schools. And what we've done here, with the support of the local authority, the support of the school and all of our members, and absolutely most of all, the young people here have absolutely loved this week.
Yeah, no kidding. We found that out. That's for absolutely certain. I'm sure there are schools all over the country who think, I'd like a slice of that. If you are thinking about which school to send your children to and you're wondering about the school environment, or you want some top tips on how you could transform your school, go to our website. There's a link to Ty's website there, and you can find out all sorts of useful information.
I mean, there's clearly not a downside to everyone giving their time and it all being done for free and the environment they're creating. But people may be wondering, if the work needed doing, how come the government isn't paying for that work to be done? Why does it have to be done by volunteers?
Well, a lot of, I think really what they're trying to show here is a showcase that what can be done if you get people involved. But there is a lot of government money going in to transforming schools' environments at the moment. It started off with secondary schools. Primary schools are coming into that cash flow this September. So this is an opportunity to take a look at what you might want to achieve. But the money is there in the pot. And Ty would tell you what he wants schools to do is think about exactly what they need and how best they can create a better environment for their children.
OK, let's leave it there. Jules, thank you very much for that.
Just approaching 8:30. Coming up, the BBC News.